This week on episode 7, we get a major upgrade.
We check off a bucket list item. We survive a tornado warning.
We find an epic free adventure.
We almost run out of fuel.
And make sure to watch to see if we make it out of Thousand Trails Green Mountain without further damage.
Please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps our channel continue to grow.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel like.
So we are packing up to leave Green Mountain, Thousand Trails Green Mountain in North Carolina. Got the bikes on the bike rack.
Life is good, best I've ever felt. Oh, I feel so
You're really close to the side.
Where? I see like
The rail? Okay.
Oh, the rail. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the tires.
What about the truck?
Tires?
Are you on that? How are you on the rail on that side?
What?
bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
Close to the rail again. You see the rail?
'Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Cause I found my way.
For some reason, the GPS decided it didn't want to speak today, so I'm supposed to be the backup voice for the GPS. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Okay, guys, I'm going to share something that I never thought these words would be coming out of my mouth, but we were driving on Interstate 40, and there was some construction going on. And all of a sudden, I saw 5 goats.
Not mountain goats.
Like
Goat.
like hillbilly goats.
Really goats.
They were like in the construction area on the side of the road, and I was like, oh my gosh, did the dash camera get it? No, of course it didn't, because
Yeah, space.
it ran out of space. It's been a long travel day. But I'm like, that's just crazy. What's the craziest? Tell us in the comments. What's the craziest thing that you've seen on a travel day? We are arriving at the Baileyton KOA in Baileyton, Tennessee.
Turn right at the stop sign.
Here it is. Looks like it's here on the right. A mile.
A mile away. Straight ahead.
It's not the first entrance.
It's the night registration. You want to just stop and
I'm just gonna stop here.
Hi.
The only thing that costs me money here is tie-dye.
Oh, okay. So the
Once
mega.
in a while, some of her crafts.
We're just getting set up here in Baileyton, and as I'm vacuuming around, I came across this very odd black powder. So I'm gonna investigate a little further because it looks like maybe some things have shifted on travel day. Ah, here's the culprit. Our black pepper shaker. It's a grinder, automatic grinder, and so we're gonna have to find a new location for this because that's not gonna be good. So today is one of those days where we don't really have a whole lot planned. but I did see a couple of things in the area that looked interesting to us. So I figure let's just go check them out and see what adventure we can get into.
Yeah, I saw I think it was the David Crockett, is it home or is it
Birthplace.
Okay, it's the Birthplace.
And homestead, I think. But it's a park, so I figured let's go there. Then I figured maybe we'd figure out like a local place to go eat afterwards.
We are at the today we're at the David Crockett Birthplace in Tennessee.
This is not a campground review.
It's not.
Although there is a campground right behind us if you're interested.
Right there.
But you were like, "Punk," and I couldn't see anything. There is a campground right behind us if you're interested in staying in the park as well. It looks like even on Memorial Day weekend, they still have a few spots open. So this cabin technically was a stone cipher cabin. It wasn't technically where David Crockett was born, but the land is the birthplace of David Crockett.
Yeah.
And they did mention in some of the literature as well what we had already heard, which is that the Disney movies are what fueled the legendary, iconic raccoon cap wearing Davy Crockett image.
In 1955, I think it said.
Yeah. So that wasn't technically like a thing. Like it wasn't. He didn't in real life wear the coonskin hat. This is what looks like a group tent area.
Yeah.
We got to axe throw, yeah. I was not terribly surprised with your level of accuracy. I figured you'd be a natural.
Nice.
I wasn't sure about myself. A little disappointed that I didn't get like one right in the target like I wanted to. I'm still like super excited because not only did we get to axe throw, but we got to do it for free and we got instruction. That's like when the doctor tells you to breathe though. You're like, so. Yeah, and that has been on my list of things to do. So just a really, really cool opportunity, and so excited that we got to do it and we didn't have to pay a dime. Yes, we would want to go. Country is cornbread. I think it's fair to say that if you leave here hungry, you're doing something wrong. Are you proud of yourself?
Yep.
I was recording, not just taking a picture. What were you doing? And what was that for?
Imitating the person that was pointing at the sign.
Well, to take the picture. Oh my, that was fantastic.
Definitely not hungry anymore.
Definitely not hungry. Went in hungry, came out full, like full. Stop. We saw this place as we were trying to pull in. It's called Mountain View Bulk Foods, but they have meats and cheeses and baked goods.
That's cinnamon roll.
Why? That looks like you don't like them. Why are you making that face?
Because I can't resist baked goods.
They're your weakness.
They are definitely my weakness.
Good thing we're gonna go in full. We've got full bellies, so maybe we'll come out with less items. So we did pretty good. We got a few things though. But we needed a couple of things anyway. And I'm like, why not buy local instead of at a big grocery store? So we needed bread, so we got sourdough bread. Just because it happened to be delicious. I can't be blamed for that. Hey guys, one of the things I wanted to share with you was the fact that when we went to the little store next to the Farmer's Daughter restaurant, they had, of course, all the delicious bakery items, but they also had some local honey. Look at this honey, guys. Dark wildflower honey. And look how thick and rich this is. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. It's local honey from Tennessee, and I'm so looking forward to putting some of this in my tea.
So where are we at, Amy?
It's Laurel Falls Trail in Rogersville, Tennessee.
Okay.
And according to All Trails, total of 2.4 miles. So like a mile and a quarter out, mile and a quarter back. This spring was actually very important to the town of Greeneville when they first founded it, because this was their water source. So this was kind of a very sacred place for them, where they would come to not only collect water, but they would come to worship.
Hello. Yes, it is. Good, Rusty. How you doing? I'm sorry, you said the part wasn't in? When do you expect it in? You hope by Thursday? Well, can we come bring it in on Thursday? You'd rather I bring it in next month. Well, unfortunately that's not going to work for us. Can we bring it in on Thursday then, if the part's going to be in then? Okay, that's great. Thank you.
So it's a good thing that we stopped by the visitor center, because that apparently is where you get the tickets to go to the homestead. They do have guided tours of the homestead every half hour, and they had a spot for 2 at their last tour of the day. How awesome is that? And better yet, it's free.
Free, yeah.
So to me, it was a little crazy to hear that the house not only basically went from the hands of the Johnsons into National Park Service, but then one of Andrew Johnson's granddaughters was a ranger here and gave tours up until the 1970s. So that's where they got a lot of their history and a lot of their information.
I do want to say the same thing about the storm coming into Morristown, Tennessee. The rotation here is, you don't think that there's a huge tornado coming towards Morristown, but there is a storm capable of producing a tornado, and you should do what you can to protect yourself just in case.
Are the awnings in?
Yeah, the awnings are in.
Tip, thanks to the Hanks, because Nene actually brought this one to my attention, is the night before, take full advantage of filling up your tow vehicle before taking off. That way you're not hauling this hunker down the road and
You know what we forgot?
having to find an accommodating
Fill out
gas
the
station
truck.
to fill up.
We were supposed to fill up the truck yesterday.
We said we'll do it today when we go out for lunch, and then we didn't go out we didn't go out.
Nope.
Thanks, Carl. Couldn't you have told us this yesterday?
Oh, that's great. So we gotta go get diesel fuel tomorrow on our way to go get the big upgrade.
Do you want to go tonight?
Not really. I mean, we got an eighth of a tank. It's only a mile down the road.
We never let it get this low.
We don't want to let the truck idle too long, though.
Yeah. We put the dogs in it. It's gonna be idling. All right, get the keys. You were saying?
What? It's not like it went off before we exited the campground.
We just tried out our new, for the first time for us, RV Fuel Saver app. This is a new app that's out and available to RV owners. Unfortunately, it's only for diesel right now, but it can be a huge savings. We know a lot of folks who have used TSD, open roads, and they're really happy with it. Unfortunately, it's just not something that we feel comfortable doing. So this was one that we did feel more comfortable doing because it's only linked to our credit card, as opposed to the open roads requires your social security number and your your checking account. And we just didn't feel comfortable with that. How many gallons was it?
31 gallons.
So that is roughly $16.30 savings on this fill up alone. That's
awesome.
Amazing.
Hey guys, we are on our way to our next big upgrade. You guys thought I was going to say adventure, didn't you? Nope. Today is another big upgrade.
All we've said recently is big upgrade though.
We're on our way to Johnson City, Tennessee. We are having a second solar panel installed. It's a little bit more expensive than some of the solar panels. It's the 370 watt solar panel from Furion. We're going to A&L RV Sales in Johnson City to have it done so that we don't void our 20-year warranty on our roof. And we're really excited about it. We know we're paying a bit more, but we wanted to keep at least that portion of the RV under warranty because it lasts a really long time at 20 years. We dropped off the RV at A&L RV Sales in Johnson City to get the solar panel installed. I'm very hopeful that they're doing that right now. They said it'd only take a few hours, so it's really crossing our fingers that it's going to be done rapidly. They're also checking out a minor problem we have with the back gray tank switch. We bring you all the unfiltered positives and negatives about our RV. I did have a intermittent issue. The switch works, it just works intermittently. You have to kind of tap it, and I don't really care to tap my gray tank switch all the time. So we're gonna see if they can fix that.
Feet, turn left.
Paying around $1,200 for the solar panel and the install, which isn't terrible. It's about double the price of the supplies, which kind of figured that, but saving the warranty on the roof with that is a good thing. So a 20-year warranty is worth a little bit extra money there. Right now though, we are headed to PetSmart to get us a new dog bed for our puppies. They need a new bed, and Amy's off doing her work from home stuff at the Starbucks. So I'm out running the errands while we wait for the RV. Kayla did some shopping. She didn't really seem to want anything there though, except maybe one of the kitties. She wanted one of the kitties in there. I told her she couldn't have a kitty though. I know, such a meanie. She wanted to go play with the kitty cats that were available for adoption. They didn't really seem that interested in wanting to play with her though.
We're about to head into Firehouse. It's a barbecue place, a local barbecue place that was built inside an old firehouse. It looks like it's going to be not only delicious food based on the 4.6 star rating it has on Google, but it also looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Let's check it out. Oh, look at the old. Look. Of course, they got the information on there. Hello. Sure.
Sometimes, it'd be nice to have the life of a puppy. Laying in the back, nice comfy beds, sound asleep.
As full-time RVers, we travel with our dogs everywhere with us. And one of the ways that we make sure that we keep them safe is by using the Waggle As you can see, it's got a little bit of dog slobber on it. Lots of love here. But we use the waggle to protect our dogs. It tells us when the temperatures get outside of our parameters, whether it be the temperature or the humidity. It sends alerts directly to our phone. How awesome is that? So on travel days, we use it in our tow vehicle, and the rest of the time we use it in our RV to keep our puppies safe. Another pro tip, if you do need to take your RV in for upgrades or repairs or warranty repairs, check the work before you pull out of the parking lot. Mike just got up on the roof, which was not, you know, like, we were tired, it's the end of the day, we want to just get on the road. But he took the time to get up on the roof before we left and found out that they had not finished sealing the brackets on the new solar panel correctly. So, you know, that could have led to all kinds of issues that we do not want to have. I mean, that was kind of the whole point of us taking it to the Brinkley service representative to begin with, so that we maintain that 20-year warranty. But guys, we don't want to have to deal with the 20-year warranty. We want the work done correctly. We want to have no roof problems, no leak problems, no water damage to begin with. So, great catch on his part. I'm super glad that he took the time to get up there and check the work. We found the fact that it wasn't sealed properly. We were able to have them come back out, add some sealant onto it, and off we go.
Here is our new solar panel, just back from the dealer where they installed it. I gotta tell you, I am not a fan of A&L RV sales, and I'm calling them out specifically because of the things they did. Let me tell you what, this, not done by Brinkley, I'm sure, but I can't prove that. And then like this, same thing. This looks like their sealant. It matches. That I could let go. I mean, I could scrape that off myself. I'm not too worried about that. But what they did is they forgot this. They forgot to seal this bracket. Their answer to that was that the customer wants it the way Brinkley did it, and that was okay for them to leave it like that. We said no, it wasn't. Given the price that we paid, that was definitely not the way you're leaving it. And we did make them fix it, as you can see. Still, however, though, I've noticed that if you look, there's no sealant on the back side. And you look at Brinkley, what Brinkley did, and they seal both sides. Their answer is that there's sealant underneath it, so why does it matter? Well, it matters because I don't want my freaking roof to leak. I don't know about you, but I don't want to have a leaky roof. So I'm gonna have to get under there and fix that. I'm also not too pleased with the way they did this work either. If you notice that for you electrical types out there, all they've done is spliced it in. At least they use the connection that has the probably dielectric on the inside, where you heat shrink it and then the dielectric kind of melts into the connection there. But to me personally, I would have covered the whole thing in heat shrink tubing, and not just this little bit here. I would have put this whole thing in heat shrink, put dielectric on the inside, and then heat shrunk it down so the dielectric squeezed out. I keep it perfectly watertight. It's the way I've done security camera installs before. And I mean, I'm not sure if this is their idea of sealing down this wire, but I mean, seriously? Anyway, guys, let me know what your comments. Let me know what you think about this install. Was it worth it? Probably should have just done it ourselves. But what do you guys think? Tell me. Put it in the comments below. Quick update on the Switch. No surprise here. A&L did not fix it. Their excuse for not fixing it, they said that they could not prove it. I told them to just tap on it and it would stop working. Apparently that wasn't good enough for them. I also told them I'd send them a video so they could see that it wasn't working. Also, they said that wasn't good enough for them. It wasn't good enough for the service manager. So we called Brinkley. Brinkley asked us for the video, not surprisingly, and we sent it to them, and they're like, yeah, sure, we'll send you a Switch. I also asked them to contact A&L, which they did, and then after they contacted A&L told us that the reason that they weren't fixing it was because they didn't have a Switch. That's not what they told us to begin with. But anyway, Brinkley is sending us a new switch, so we'll get that installed soon.
This doesn't bode well for their expectations of our skill level. There's a net to fish your ball out of the water.
You're like Johnny on the spot.
Yay!
There you go.
Oh, so close!
Oh, so close. Amy beat me fair and square. She won by 1 point.
Yeah, which was really the last hole. And he missed it by this much.
We would have tied, but
We would have tied otherwise, but that's pretty impressive.
yeah.
Good showing on both of our parts. It's been a hot minute.
We are at the Baileyton KOA in Baileyton, Tennessee. So Amy, what was your favorite part of staying at this campground?
I think my favorite part was that it's a little bit outside of the main areas, the main cities. So at nighttime, we can enjoy this awesome patio that we have. It's quiet, especially after most of the campers left on the weekend. And we've got we've got really good visibility with very little light pollution to see the stars and see the moon. Okay, Mike, so what's your favorite part?
My favorite part is the fact that they have a fishing pond here.
We forgot to mention that.
Yeah, it's free to fish. It is catch and release. They do have live bait available in the camp store. Another thing I really liked was how close it was to the David Crockett National Park. They have all sorts of fun activities there, like kayaking, axe throwing, and other really great things. And the best part about that is
It's free, as well as like the Andrew Johnson site. They have the historic site there in Greeneville. There's also some awesome places close by to hike. So definitely check out this campground.
Place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back.